Nymeria, a warrior queen, a survivor of annihilation, and the woman who led an entire civilization across the sea in 10,000 ships, only to burn them all upon arrival. This is not just a tale of a voyage, it's a tale of rebirth, blood, and legacy. Nymeria was born of the Rhoynar, an ancient and powerful civilization that thrived along the banks of the River Rhoyne in Essos. The Rhoynar were peaceful, rich in culture, magic, and art. They worshipped Mother Rhoyne, a river goddess, and lived in harmony with the water. But to the east, the Valyrian freehold was rising, and with them came dragons. The Valyrians demanded submission. The Rhoynar, led by Prince Garin the Great, resisted, and they paid dearly. Garin's armies were destroyed, his people slaughtered, and their beautiful cities, Croyan, Nysar, and Sarmel, were drowned or turned to ash by dragonfire. The river Rhoyne itself was said to scream as it boiled. What remained of the Rhoynar fled, among them Princess Nymeria. Nymeria gathered every surviving Rhoynar, women, men, children, and set sail from Essos with 10,000 ships. It was one of the greatest mass exoduses in Westeros history, and certainly the most legendary. Their journey was long and brutal. They crossed the summer sea, losing ships to storms, starvation, disease, and pirates. Some landed in Sothorios, where jungle fevers and beasts decimated entire fleets. Others turned back, unable to go on. But Nymeria pressed forward. She was more than a refugee. She became a queen, commanding an armada of dying people. Every choice she made was a matter of survival for them. After years at sea, she landed in Dorne, the southernmost and harshest region of Westeros. Dorne was no paradise. It was a land of scorching heat, unforgiving mountains, and fragmented rule. At that time, multiple petty kings had controlled Dorne. The Martells of Sunspear were one of the many. Nymeria offered something none of the others had: 10,000 ships, warriors, and the chance to unify a kingdom. She married Lord Mors Martell, forging an alliance by both strategy and affection. Some say she fell in love, others say it was politics. Either way, their union would change Dorne. With Nymeria's help, Mors waged war against rival Dornish houses. And Nymeria herself, she didn't just sit in the shadows. She commanded armies and led fleets, and she burned the rest of her ships, so her people could not turn back. She said, quote, "We have no home but here, no future but this land," as legend tells it. By fire and blood, Nymeria and Mors conquered Dorne, uniting it under one rule: the Martell banner. Nymeria ruled for nearly 30 years, and after Mors Martell's death, she ruled alone. She issued laws, quelled rebellions, and integrated the Rhoynar customs into Dornish life. Because of her, Dorne is different. Unlike the rest of Westeros, women inherit titles, Rhoynish names and customs endure, and its people remember their queen not as a conqueror, but as a savior. And even centuries later, her name still lives on. Arya Stark names her direwolf Nymeria in honor of the woman who fought for survival. House Martell's words are unbowed, unbent, unbroken. And in Dorne, the story of the 10,000 ships is still told, not as myth, but as their identity. Most queens sit on thrones. Nymeria sat at the helm of ships fleeing their extinction. Most queens inherit power. Nymeria carved it from the ashes of her homeland. She was not born to Westeros, but she shaped it. And when the last of the sails were burned and the last ship ashore, she looked back no more, because queens don't run, they rise. Make sure to subscribe for more Westeros content. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.